Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures, and today we are on a new adventure, and it's a very brand new route by Cycling UK. It is the West Kernow Way, 150 miles of Cornish off-road adventure. Now today, as you can see, I am on the Sonder. Haven't quite got the bomb track all fully set up yet since coming back off the Great North Trail. So over the next few days we are going to be taking on the West Kernow Way, and what I am expecting is, wow, it's Cornwall, so lots of steep hills, probably lots of hiker bike, and potentially a bit of rain. I am starting this route in Redroof. It's the easiest place for me to get to from where I live. That's where I'll be starting, that's where I'll be finishing. 150 miles of the West Kernow Way. Let's do it. Starting off with a hiker bike, because look at this. Rough stuff to start the day. The West Kernow Way. Let's do it. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I've hiked up a little hill and I'm currently hiking again. I reckon this trip will have a lot of this hiker bike. Quite overgrown. Holy yeah. Well guys, currently at about 10 miles. It's been pretty much okay. It's been like, you get a little bit of bridleway, it's quite rough, and then you get a bit of like smooth lane. Now I have come across one stream which wasn't too bad, but here this puddle goes on for quite a while. I can't actually see the end of it. I don't know where all this water has actually come from because it hasn't rained that much here. over the last couple of days, or maybe it has down here, but everything still very, very wet. Right, I gotta try and get through this. Look at this. I honestly had no idea. I'm just gonna actually have to walk through it. Oh. Oh. Literally no other way. One thing I will say, if you're coming to do any type of riding in Cornwall, do not expect it to be easy, and two, just expect the unexpected, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have quite a few of that. Right, let's continue. Yeah, not so rideable. Currently, I'm not actually sure if I'm actually on the correct path. Like, it is a footpath, but there is nothing else. Basically, it was telling me to go through a load of trees, and this was the only path I could see going in that direction. So hopefully, it will link back up to where I'm meant to be going. But basically, impossible to ride. Guys, that's the end of the ride. No, I'm joking. But that is where you will officially finish St Michael's Mount, if you actually start where they actually start the route, which is Penzance, which is where I'm heading now. Now, as always on these trips, I always wild camp, and on this trip I've decided, rather foolishly, to only bring the hammock and the tarp. So finding a place to camp is going to be a little bit tricky, as there's no trees in England for some reason. Right, I don't have too much daylight to go. Started really late today, it's going to be a short day, but it's been quite nice actually. So I'm gonna head into Penzance, maybe have a quick bite to eat, and then hopefully find 2 trees to sleep with. Right, yeah, let's go. No, you put it up. Right guys, so I have managed to find somewhere to camp. I've had to do it pretty stealthily on the top of a bit of a ledge. That's why I'm sort of ducking. I've got this everything really low, hammock really low to the ground. But yeah, it should be fine. I don't actually think it's going to rain tonight, so that'll be nice. Tomorrow's looking cloudy and okay. Sunday, who knows. But today I've managed to do about 30 miles. It did start really late, didn't start till about 3:30. So yeah, that was like a little taste today of the West Kernow way. So far, been kind of easy. There's been a few little hiker bikes, but they've not been very long, and it's been a bit rough, but pretty good. Right, so I am gonna get to some sleep, get up early, and we're going to do the first full day of the West Kernow way. I'm currently maybe like, I don't know, a few miles, not very far from Land's End, so we'll be hitting there nice and early in the morning. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning guys, and we have woken up to the most beautiful blue sky. I must have had the best night sleep I've ever had in a hammock last night. Yeah, it was just really peaceful, really quiet, and I actually managed to get some sleep. So this is the first proper day of the West Kernow Way, heading over towards sort of Land's End area. Let's see what today brings. It looks like it might be a hot one. Let's do it. Right guys, so we're just leaving Land's End. Beautiful place, especially when it's this sunny. I think today it's going to be really hot. Got to find somewhere to filter water. I do have one little issue, and it's that I forgot to bring the chain lube, and as you may be able to just about hear, it's a little bit dry. It's a little bit squeaky. Maybe I'll find a bike shop and buy some, I don't know. We'll see. But now we get to head around the coast a bit more. Right, let's continue this ride and see what this hot day is going to bring. Let's do it. Right guys, I have just got to St Just. As you can see, everything is tight and I've got loads of cuts all over my legs. But it's time for a quick refueling station, and today we're going to be trying Monster Punch because that is going to be a great idea to keep me going all through the day to smash these massive steep climbs. Well, I've got to say, Monster Punch is bloody good. Oh, now we're going, now we're talking. The power is back in the legs. This is probably the longest hiker bike section so far. It's just like impossible to ride. Back there it was actually really nice. It was quite open gravel roads. You get all the tin mines and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. Now it's just taking a turn for the hiker bike sections. Hopefully not for too much longer. It looks like we're going over that hill over there, and then I have no idea where we're going to be going. Right, let's continue to hike a bike. Hiker, hiker, hiker. This stuff right here is basically what a lot of today has been, and then you stay on this for 5 to 10 minutes, and then sometimes, like a minute ago, it just sort of cuts through a fieldy kind of overgrown right away, and it's a bit unrideable, but then you get back onto these glorious gravel tracks, perfect for the gravel bike. Going to take this very, very easy. Sorry. This might be the nicest hiker bike you'll ever do. Look at this for a beach. Beautiful. From now we basically get to follow the coastline all the way to Lizard, which, if I remember rightly, there's a nice lighthouse there. I was hoping to be able to fly the drone a bit more, but there's a couple of airports around here, so it's all no-fly zones. Sucks a bit, but is what it is. Nice, hot, beautiful day today. Currently done about 52 miles today. So 50, 60, 70, 80. So I've done about 80 miles in total. Hopefully I'll get another 20 done today maybe. And then we should wrap it up tomorrow. Hopefully I can find somewhere decent to camp. Definitely a hammock on this trip. Probably not the most ideal sleeping solution, because around here there really is no trees. All right, let's continue this ride. Well guys, that was our first real proper day, and to be honest, it was quite nice. Nothing too crazy hard. There is a lot of actual lanes. They're super quiet. They are a bit rough, but they are actually roads. And then you sort of hit bridleways for a bit, and then more lanes, bridleway, lanes. That's sort of how it does. So you can do quite good mileage in a day quite easily. I have done 70 miles today, so I'm pretty happy with that. And that leaves us with about 50 miles until the finish line. I have currently found somewhere to get my hammock up, and although I can't quite see the sea, I certainly can hear it. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning guys, and this is going to be day 2 of the West Kernow Way. All we have got to do is a small matter of 50 miles and we will have completed this ride. So what will day 2 bring of the West Kernow Way? Will it still be as easy as it was yesterday? Will the bike keep squeaking? I think it probably will. And that is the view. Slept lovely last night, listening to the waves. There was one moment just before it got dark, I was listening to the waves. There was somebody in this field down here singing, very good I may add, and it just sounded perfect. And it was just such a blissful, beautiful way to fall asleep. Right, let's continue the West Kernow Way, day 2. First of all, let's start with a gate. Not quite as sunny this morning, but all still as beautiful. Look at that. It's a good way to start the morning. Moo! First bit of off-roading today, and it's only taken 15 miles, although it's still kind of a road in Cornish standards. Still a road. Literally no off-roading so far today. Oh, my gears are awful. SRAM just work, for goodness sake. Yeah, this bit's no fun. So far today has mainly been road. It's just started to get a bit more sort of off-road and rugged and gravelly and stuff, but all very, very much rideable. Right now I am pretty much looking down on Red Roof, which is where we finish, but before I get there the route actually goes all the way around it and then back into Red Roof, so I can see Red Roof. I can pretty much touch the finish line, but we've got to take a slightly longer way to get there. But so far this ride, not too challenging, but quite a lot of fun. Let's do it. Cool. Well guys, we've done it. We have made it. We have completed the West Kernow Way. 150 miles of off-road riding. And how did I feel about that ride? Well, honestly, it felt a lot easier than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a lot more brutal, a lot more rough, but to be honest, it really isn't too bad. Now, it is the perfect ride for a gravel bike because there is lots and lots of like little road lanes like this. And if you are going to start, I actually think Red Roof is a great place to start unless you live like in Cornwall. If you're coming from anywhere above this route, Red Roof is a great place to start because as you get to the point where you can see Red Roof and you go all the way around it, it's just on this perfect gravel track, the old mine roads, and it is just absolutely beautiful. I didn't even film that much because I was just enjoying it too much. There were a couple rough patches and there were a couple little hiker bikes, but really they were very short and just generally not that bad. The only worst part of that ride was that little bridleway where it was just thorns and nettles. That was actually the worst part of this whole ride, and that was the adventure of the West Kernow Way. If you have any questions about this ride, leave them down below. I am also trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you've enjoyed this video, tickle that subscribe button and I will see you in the next one. Keep smiling, enjoy the adventures.